Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a birthday-themed, hypnotic, poetry-infused session. And the reason for that is that it's my birthday today, and birthdays for me tend to be a natural time for reflection on the time of my life where I am, what I've achieved, what I still want to achieve, what standards I'm living up to, and what standards I'm not living up to. And I would say there are two times of the year that I really aim to make significant changes. I feel like I'm making changes throughout the whole year, but there are two significant times for me where change takes place. The first is New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. The end of a calendar year, I think, is a natural time for me to reflect on different elements and to set new goals, new intentions, make different changes. But because my birthday falls in May, it's kind of near the halfway point of the year, that's also a natural time to be able to look at what am I doing right? What am I doing that could be improved? And I think the element of reflection is really important. I'm in a unique position being a therapist that I get to see things happening in other people's life and be able to connect that to my own life and say, do I have any addictions? Do I have any standards I'm not meeting? Do I have any intrusive thoughts? So I feel like at least twice a year, it's a useful time to reflect and make changes. The poem that I've created that will inspire this hypnosis session kind of takes you on a bit of a timeline. And I think birthdays are one of those things that normally create a phenomenon known as flashbulb memory syndrome. So you probably remember, for example, your earliest birthday. Quite often they're quite emotive, they're in particular locations, and as such it's a great way to go on a bit of a journey and to see how your life has changed at different stages. But it's also useful to think of birthdays that haven't happened yet so that you can appreciate the scarcity of time. And for me, the scarcity of time is actually a useful thing because it's what gives value to life. If we were all immortal, then a year has no value. It's the fact that we're going to live there or thereabouts, somewhere between 70 and 100 years, is what gives scarcity, and that gives a sense of urgency to the choices that we make and the decisions that we make and the standards that we live up to. No one, of course, is perfect, but I think it's that ongoing battle to constantly make improvements and make changes that actually gives an opportunity to shape the kind of life that you want. So for this session, the ideal way to listen to this relatively short hypnosis session is to find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, to relax and to enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry or tension or stress to leave your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, just allow yourself to relax. And in that state of relaxation, allow yourself to go to a place inside your own mind of calm and tranquility. A place that you can reflect and refine, to look at your life through a different perspective. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, I want you to recall perhaps your earliest memory of just being completely free of any concerns or stresses. Maybe you can even recall the time when you were a baby in a state of play. There was no muscle tension, no worries, no stress. Completely in the moment, fully mindful. Completely connected to who you were and the environment you lived in. And I want you to imagine being a baby back then, and imagine what it would have been like to perhaps be at your first ever birthday. You might not remember it, you probably don't, but just imagine what it would be like to be in the body of a baby. Your first ever birthday, 1 year old, 12 months of living in this world at this time. Get a sense of the joy, the connection, that feeling of something wonderful's happened even if you're not sure what it is. And I want you to imagine you're staring into the candles of a birthday cake, getting lost in your own imagination as your mind becomes open to powerful suggestions and new ideas about how to think of this journey of your life, where you've come from and where you're going, and what is still remaining for you. In the cradle of life's enchanting trance, a baby spirit, a mystical dance, embraced by love's hypnotic sway, your soul alights on this magical day. As toddling feet tread life's mystic course, in the realm of dreams, let your spirit source. Unleash the power of your mind's delight, awakening possibilities, taking flight. In children's realm, where wonders reside, boundless imagination becomes your guide. Let your thoughts soar to celestial heights and paint the canvas of your heart's delight. In adolescence rhapsody, a symphony untold, passion's melody, a story to unfold. Unlock the secrets of your inner fire. Ignite the embers of your heart's desire. Youthful days, a euphoric reverie. Love's intoxication sets your spirit free. Surrender to love's enchanting embrace and find solace in its tender grace. In the tapestry of adults' embrace, wisdom and dreams merge, leaving no trace. Tap into the depths of your soul's grandeur. Unleash the essence with utmost fervor. Maturity's embrace, a sacred dance, radiating wisdom, your spirit's advance. Embrace the ebb and flow of life's tide, leaving footprints of love far and wide. And then, as the candles flicker with grace, we gather to honor this final embrace. Reflect on the journey that brought you here, embracing both joy and sorrow without fear. On this last birthday, before life's sweet breath, emotions intertwine, embracing both life and death. With hearts heavy, yet grateful for what's been, a legacy of love, a soul that's truly seen. Happy birthday, dear soul so sublime. In this hypnotic trance we find our rhyme. May you transcend the realms of time and space, leaving a legacy of love and grace. As you embrace the beyond's ethereal shore, may your spirit soar and forever explore. Know that your essence shall forever reside in the hearts and minds of those who confide. In this hypnotic journey, let your soul ascend, embracing the infinite where dreams transcend. Happy birthday, dear friend, in this dance of fate. Your spirit eternal, love will navigate. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. And wherever you are in your life's journey, I want you to get a sense of gratitude for all the experiences you've had so far. And also a sense of purpose and urgency for however many more years you will experience. Because one birthday will be your last birthday. So doesn't it make sense to make the most of all those days and weeks and years leading up to that point? I want you to unlock all of the resources necessary for you to create a desire, an urgency to make the most of your life. Some people live a life, perhaps in that final year of their life, they look back with regret, wishing they would have done different things. But I want you to get a sense that this can be avoided by spending your time on those things that align with your values and give you wonderful feelings of joy and significance, gratitude and growth. Continue to breathe in and breathe out and feel like you're returning to the present. Grateful for life with a real sense of purpose, optimism and motivation to live each day to the best of your ability. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're completely in this moment, in this presence, as I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.